Okay, hello everybody. Episode 3 of Season 2 of The Last Door Complete Edition. Here we go. Let's skip through the opening stuff. Okay, on the ground here you'll see a thing. So, yeah, you find the chalk, you draw a circle around the candle, interact with the candle to blow it out, and then you'll go to the archway. The opening credits starts. We're going to skip those. Okay, so just keep rapidly pressing A until we do this stuff, until we get through this opening cutscene. Okay, we can finally move. We're going to go to the right. Okay, we are going to go to the far right. And we can go through this gap between the houses, so that's what we're going to do. Once we've done that, we are going to move to the left. We'll find a wheel, pick it up. There we go. Oh, well, we're not picking up the wheel, we pick up a gear from the wheel. Okay. Go back to the village. Excuse me. Okay, so we got a letter. We can now go to Donna Manor. Okay, next to this man here on the left, there is a path. We're going to go down it. And we're going to go across here. And we should then be able to travel to Dunnan Manor. When we arrive, a cutscene happens. Okay. Examine the paintings. Both of them. Examine the statue. Examine the carpet. And then talk to the guy on the left. Talk about the statue first. And then Snake's Mosaic. And then the engraved panels. And then yes. I've been educated in faith. If you do those options, you will get 15 gamer score. Or if you're playing on the Windows 10 version, I believe you get 25. Okay, so we're clicking through the cutscene. Okay, so we're going to move to the right. Then we're going to go to the left and we will find a Viking and a bird. Ask, what are you drawing? Ask the marsh dwellers. And the I must go. Whoops. Okay. We are then going to go all the way to the right, and we want to use the map to go back to the village. We are going to go to the right, and we want to go into the graveyard. A cutscene should play as we go through the graveyard. Okay, once they've done that, continue going to the right, and we are going to go through the open door. Examine the trash bin. Take the drawing, and you will see this counts as one of the notes for this episode. Then speak to the teacher at the desk. Then speak about the Festival of Reunion, people at the graveyard, Eyeless traditions, ask about the Chronomedian, then ask about the story, and then ask about Lord Danan, then what happened, then Kieran, and then I must go. Now interact with this note on this school desk twice. That's one. And interact with it again, which allows us to open it up. You'll see that we get a screw. Okay, so once you've done that, we are going to leave the school building, and we are going to move all the way to the left. Actually, give me a moment. We're going to go through this gate instead. Okay, so examine the boat. Examine the boat for a second time. We'll get a worn out umbrella. Go back to the schoolhouse. And then we're going to go all the way to the left and out the door. And we are going to go through the gates. Now we want to go back to where we arrived on the island, you know, where we got off the boat. So we're going to be all here, and you'll find this bottle. So pick the bottle up, sorry, we'll use the umbrella to pick the bottle up. There we go. The umbrella has now been disposed of. We get the note from the bottle. Okay, so once we've got the note from the bottle, we're going to walk back to the village, and we're going to go up to the hills via this way. We're going to walk to the left of the bird and the Viking, and we're going to show the drawing to the Viking. Examine the house. Okay, so doing that, we get a location to the solitary house on our main map. So we're going to walk all the way to the right, and we are going to travel to the solitary house. We're going to keep going to the right until we find the broken mailbox, which is here. Kind of looks a little like an overgrown sledgehammer. We're going to take the letter. Okay, so we've got that, and we also get the iron ring. Okay. We're going to enter the remains of the house here. Going to walk to the right, and you'll see a trapdoor. We're going to go into it. Okay. Once you're in the basement, examine this on the thing, and then we're going to take this brace here. There we go. We got the brace. And on the right, there is a chest. Inside there are many notes, of which we are now going to read. Okay. Once you've read all those, we can go to the old abbey from the map. There you go. So, once we've done that, leave the basement. And we're going to move to the left, and you'll see that the wicker statue should be burning. Wonderful. So examine it. You need to examine all of the burning wicker statues in this episode, otherwise you will miss an achievement. So there's your first one. We want to exit and go back to the hills. Once we've done that, I'm going to go through the archway here. Okay, so back down to the shore. Use the brace on the barrel. Then use the bottle on the barrel. Okay, so we have a bottle full of oil now. Leave the shore by going right. And we're going to go to the left where the Viking and the bird are. Or sorry, were. We've got that spike circle thing that the guy was drawing. Examine the mask here. Take the mask, or at least attempt to take the mask, and the ribbon will disappear. Okay. Go back down to the shore. You will see the ribbon on the shore, so attempt to interact with it, but it will blow away again. Damn it. Move back up. Keep going left. That is a bloody big hole. Okay. Go back down to the shore once you've been there. And it's stuck on a tree. So, we can see a lighthouse in the distance, which will now be added to the map. Grab the ribbon. Next, go all the way to the right. And we're going to keep going to the right until we can go to the map. And then when we go to the map, we'll go to the lighthouse. There we go. So, lighthouse. Okay, so we're going to climb up to the lighthouse and we're going to knock on the door. Once you've gone up the stairs, you will notice a shadow in the window for a moment. Interact with the pipe twice. exhaust door is open. We're going to go back down the stairs. Going to come in here. Okay. Talk to the guy. I'm visiting the island. Kieran's disappearance. Kieran's disappearance was strange. What of Kieran's disappearance? Why is the lamp not lit? And the lamp has not been fixed since. Was there a failure in the mechanism? An accident? I see. I would like to visit the light room anyway. I must go. On the right there's a door. Interact with it and go up. Use the cog on the mechanism here to the right. And then use the ribbon. Then the oil. Okay. Interact with this battery slot. So we're going to take the battery and we're going to back out. And we're going to go back down. And we're going to travel back to Danaan Manor. Or we're going to travel to Danaan Manor, I should say. Note the Wicker Man there. We'll be coming back for that later. Okay, so we're at Danaan Manor. Going to go through the north gate here. Examine the bike. Examine it again, we get the broken chain. Use the ring with the chain. Then we're going to use the chain on the bike. Use the battery on the bike. We have charged the battery, so now we've done that, we are going to walk to the left. And we're going to take a look at this stuck mill wheel. Okay. Use the screw on the mechanism over here. and that will allow the mill wheel to start moving. Now it's done that, we are going to be going back to the lighthouse. Notice we have a wicker man here as well. We will be coming back to that later as well. So we're going to move back to the lighthouse. And we're going to put the lit battery, sorry, the charge battery inside the slot. And press a switch. Gonna go down. Examine the wicker man here. Do not walk down to it. You need to literally examine it from the doorway. Once you've done that, now you can move. And that's where you have to examine it from the doorway. So if you go down, he'll fall and you miss it. So once you've done that, we are going to go to the village. Going to move to the right. And go back to the graveyard. You're going to dig up the mirror, but we can't pick it up, but it's all dug up. Enter the schoolhouse. Exit back out. Okay. Exit to the left, following this dragon-like character. Okay, so he's going to keep going through the north exit, so we will follow him. Okay, once we've done that, we're going to enter this building here, which previously was closed. Right, we want to pick up this lever here. Not gonna lie, that's a bit disturbing. So walk onto the stage where the hand is. You'll see the mask. Gonna pick it up. And we get this iron disc thing. going to leave this room. We want to go back to the entrance of Donna Manor. The Wicker Man is burning. Interact with it immediately. Now that's the third one of the 4 that we've identified. Then we're going to go through the left exit. And now we're going to go to the Old Abbey. We want to interact with this gate here on the right. Notice that is the 4th Wicker Man to our left. Examine this wall here. So click that when you can. And then insert the disc into this mouth here. Secret passage will open. But don't go through it yet. You see the sound effect of something getting set on fire. We're going to move to the right, and you will see that the Wicker statue, once the guy moves his ass to the right, and exit out here, the Wicker Man is on fire. Examine it. There we go. Okay, that was a bit delayed, but we got it eventually. 15 gamer score. And if you're playing on the Windows 10 version, I believe that was worth 100 gamer score. Okay, so we are going to go back to the hills. And we're going to go down to the shore. Notice the wicker statue of a crucified man there. Identify it. This is the next secret in the game. You don't have to do anything, you just have to go close and examine it. Okay, return to the hills. Walk up here. We are going to go past the Viking hats. Oh no, I don't want to examine that. Go away. And we're going to come up here to the hills. Okay, keep examining it. Eventually you'll have no dialogue, but you will hear sounds, and that's a secret that you need to hear. There you go, here's the sounds. This is the next secret of this episode. Okay, now we're going to continue travelling to the right, and when we get to the right we are going to interact with the well, on the map we're going to go to Old Abbey. And we want to go back to the secret entrance. And you'll want to go through the right passageway. Okay, so coming down here, excuse my throat. Go through into this. You'll see a coffin, so read the note on top. Reading that will give you 80G for reading all the notes and things in the game. It will also give you 30G, Seeker of the Final Truth, for you reading everything in Season 2. However, on the Windows 10 version, you will not get 2 achievements there. You will only get 1, which will be 150G on the Windows 10 version for the whole story, because obviously the Windows 10 version only has Season 2. Anyway, once you've done that, interact with the coffin. So in this point, keep moving to the left. You will find figures that will keep staring at us and such. So just keep moving to the left, and eventually we'll see a man looking out to sea. Finally. And you should get an achievement, I believe. Yep. 15G Under the Mask. On the Windows 10 version, I believe that is called... it's still called Under the Mask, but you get 25 gamer score. So, we have one episode and the mini-sodes remaining of Season 2. Thank you everybody for watching. I will see you in the next video.